I love it. The first time I got my saber, I had to go into a corner and just scream on my own. I was like, it's fine, guys. I've done this a billion times. And I was just like...
I think the bald cap was really tricky. It was so perfect. And then the stenciling on the head and also on the hands.
I had a bald cap too.
You did?
I did, yeah.
But mine had to be perfect because I didn't have hair on top of it. Okay. Mine just had to be more perfect than yours.
She's competing.
Mine was perfect.
Isn't that little Bowie wig popped
Maybe
on top?
someone just wasn't very still in the makeup chair.
Maybe someone
Wow,
was sleeping.
reading. I'm stuck in the middle.
We have many.
Yeah,
many.
We're kind of like the shenanigans, the children of the set.
Yeah, we're definitely very goofy.
Got in trouble a lot, moving, things with the force because,
Yeah, we did.
Ooh, Daphne broke a saber.
No, shush! Why would you say that?
strong,
Actually, if it was
powerful.
3, but okay.
True. And they come in like
Thanks.
private briefcases too, so it's like
Yeah,
a
it was
big
really
deal,
bad.
No,
it was really bad. It was actually really.
Real.
The prop people were like, "You need to stop," and I was like, "I'm really sorry. I'm not doing it on purpose." And the looks of disappointment I was getting from like ADs, they just look at me and they'd be like, "Definitely broke another saber," and you're like, "Oh my god, I want to actually die."
No, it's fine, Daph, it's fine.
They're like, "It's okay. Can you bring another one in?" And you're like, "Oh god." So a lot of that.
Being here right now with all of you guys is me like letting it sink in. I'm like, holy. Sorry. There's children here. I'm so sorry. Sorry for. I'll put money in everybody's swear jar after this.
But also, when would you use a lightsaber? Are you fighting evil on a day? Because I'm not.
Ooh, to like, instead of getting Ziploc bags, you could solder the plastic because it would hold.
What?
Ooh, we go to some cool places.
Do you do some
say
cool
that.
things as well?
We do some cool things, some really cool things.
Cool things,
Cool things, cool places, cool people.
There's some cool looks. I can say that this one has some cool horns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that enough of
I
what
do
like?
slay in my alien outfit. It's really funny. I walked on set one day without it, and the director asked me for a coffee. He was like, "Oh, yeah, new PA. Can you get me a coffee?" I was like, "Yeah." They came back with a coffee, and they went, "Oh my God, Daphne." I was like, "Yes."
I love that you got the coffee.
I got the coffee. I was like, "Here's your latte."
What color lightsaber would you have? Not your character, but in real life, if you could have a lightsaber, what color would it be?
Red.
Why?
Because I'm a Sith.
Oh my God.
I'm evil. I don't know what to tell you.
It's even scarier that you own it that way.
Trailer. Drop it now. Come on, the people want it.
Yes. Manny, what did you do?
I'm gonna cause a riot.
Also, very shamefully, I'm short, so my saber kept hitting the ground whenever I spun it, so I had to give me a shorter saber, which also not very cool when they're like, "Here's a smaller one." It's like, it's not.
It's like itty bitty.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, cute."
You can look at any angle and see yourself relayed through all the characters, Darth to Luke. You know what I'm saying? But this show, yeah, I shouldn't use Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker. I'm sorry, I'm too casual with that.
I stole a comms communicator.
That's a prop.
Okay, well, you stole costumes, so let's all just stop pretending to be so good, right?
And look, she shows up to her own panel for her own show dressed as Padme. Like, it's a big deal for her to be part of Star Wars. Tell me about this. How was it for you?
It's unreal, for sure. I really love cons. I really love cosplaying. So it felt like there was no way I could come here and not cosplay. Yeah.
The first thing I did was open a door, and I did run into the door the first time I did it. So that didn't look so cool. But, because it's the timing with the people who were actually pulling the door and everything.
What was so wild about this show and my experience coming onto it was Leslie and Lucasfilm had already developed the show around me before I even had my first meeting.
Wow.
So
both amazing and no pressure.
Yeah. Like, basically, here's your own Star Wars show on a silver platter. What are you going to do, babe? I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm gonna put my entire heart and soul into it and do the best I possibly can.
And then Johnny started saying the most unhinged, crazy things. He was saying things like, "Grab a buddy." And we were like, what is
We were going into Kofar. It's a thick forest.
The forest is thick.
The forest is thick. You must find your buddy.
굉장히 특별한 경험이죠. 저에게는 제가 영어가 언어가 아니기 때문에요.
So it's definitely a special experience for me, especially because English isn't my first language.
그래서 아마 스타워즈가 아니었다면은 아마 이 작품을 못 한다고 거절했을 것 같아요.
So if it wasn't Star Wars, I may have declined some other show.
근데 누가 스타워즈를 거절할 수 있겠어요?
But who would say no to Star Wars? Come on.
더군다나 라이트 세이버를 쓸 수 있다고 하는데.
And they said you can use a lightsaber.